Hello, welcome. Today's video is on seeing the divine in the good, bad, and ugly. What did the spiritual seeker say to the hot dog vendor? Make me one with everything. Throughout history, humans have sought to understand their place in the world and the nature of the universe. One recurring theme is the idea that there's a higher power that governs everything, and that enlightenment or awakening involves becoming one with everything. This higher power is often referred to as God, Source, or capital S Self. It's said to be all-encompassing, permeating every aspect of existence, including the ugliest parts of ourselves and of humanity as a whole. The concept of an all-encompassing force implies that there is no separation between the individual and the universe. Every aspect of existence is a manifestation of this force, including the good, the bad, and the ugly. We're all interconnected and contain all parts of the larger whole. It can be a difficult concept to accept, especially when we consider the atrocities that humans have committed and are capable of committing. But we all contain within us everything because we are a fragment of Source, and Source is everything. Source is within us, and because Source is everything, we have everything within us. And you may ask, how can acts of violence, hatred, and cruelty be a manifestation of a higher power or a divine power? One way to approach this question is to recognize that the concept of good and evil is a human construct. It's a product of dualistic thinking, which categorizes everything into binary opposites, such as right versus wrong. Where there is light, there has to be shadow. Evil cannot exist without the concept of virtue. This doesn't mean that we should encourage acts of violence or cruelty. We just have to recognize that these seemingly bad things have their origin in the same source that we do. From the perspective of the all-encompassing force, there is no such thing as good or evil. Everything is simply an expression of the universe experiencing itself. It has been said that this whole self is the beauty that is not beautiful or ugly. Everything is a wondrous manifestation of the divine, and we're all just manifestations of God, experiencing other manifestations of God. As souls, we incarnated into this specific existence to experience the entire spectrum of humanity, and that includes both the most beautiful and the most ugly aspects of our world. In fact, sadness and negativity can add to the poignant artistry of life. For example, the best movies are never 100% cheerful and positive. They're often wrought with tragedy and suffering, yet people flock in swarms to experience the film. When we're able to open our heart to accept the good, the bad, and the ugly of life, we become closer to our true nature, which is this all-encompassing source or divine force. And as described in my previous video, How to Achieve World Peace, we must first begin with ourselves. Inner peace starts with unifying our internal divisions, which is to see the glory and wonder under each part of us, even the parts we consider ugly. Can we let go of our self-judgment, of the idea of good versus bad, and see each part of us as works of art sourced in the divine? If you are afraid thinking this way may set you down a path of evil, I encourage you to try it on for just 5 minutes. We can always go back to wearing our halos and our shackles immediately after. To close, this is one of my favorite quotes from the Sufi poet Rumi. Out beyond ideas of wrongdoing and right doing, there is a field. I'll meet you there. When the soul lies down in that grass, the world is too full to talk about. Ideas, language, even the phrase each other doesn't make any sense. Thanks for watching. Please let me know any questions or comments below, and remember, all of you is wonderful. Thank you.